In August 2023, the Comprehensive and Progressive Agreement for Trans-Pacific Partnership, or CPTPP, admitted a non-Pacific nation for the first time, and that nation was the United Kingdom, situated all the way in Europe. This is considered a significant achievement for London, as since its departure from the EU in 2020, the United Kingdom has consistently looked towards Asia, especially in terms of economics and trade. A few weeks after joining, the UK's Minister of International Trade shared his perspectives on the opportunities, potential, and the prospects of China joining this organization. What are his views? Let's find out. According to the UK's Minister of International Trade, Nigel Huddleston, as a member of the Comprehensive and Progressive Agreement for Trans-Pacific Partnership, or CPTPP, London can help shape future trade rules, especially in the digital sphere. He made these remarks in an interview with Nikkei Asia at the end of August 2023. The CPTPP comprises 12 members, including Australia, Brunei, Canada, Chile, Japan, Malaysia, Mexico, New Zealand, Peru, Singapore, the United Kingdom, and Vietnam. Nigel Huddleston disagrees with the notion that the UK has minimal benefits from joining the CPTPP. He asserts that if there were no benefits, the UK would not have joined and could exit at any time. He continued to say, "When we see someone not playing by the rules, we will speak out, whether through direct dialogue, multilateral forums, or punitive measures." Some argue that joining the CPTPP is a significant success for the Conservative Party during their time in power. According to the latest polls, the Conservative Party would lose heavily to the Labour Party if an election were held now. When asked why the UK, after leaving the EU, is keen to join the CPTPP, Huddleston explained that such a comparison is oversimplified. The EU has become increasingly a political union, while the UK seeks more economic partnerships. Before the 2016 EU referendum, the European Union was the UK's largest trading partner. However, trading with the EU became burdensome, leading to increased costs and a shrinking economy. Mr. Huddleston continued, "On the contrary, joining the CPTPP is expected to bring around £1.8 billion, equivalent to $2.29 billion per year to the UK economy over the next 15 years, which is approximately 0.08% of the GDP. This estimate is based on assessments from April 2021. As the UK's economy surpassed £2 trillion in 2022, this figure could increase, creating tens of thousands of jobs." He expressed frustration at those who downplayed this figure. The UK government hopes to boost exports to Asia, particularly in products like automobiles, wine, banking and financial services, and telecommunications. Conversely, importing palm oil from Malaysia and fruit juice from Chile would become cheaper as CPTPP members. Regarding recent debates regarding palm oil from Malaysia and Indonesia, Mr. Huddleston noted that all mechanisms are designed to ensure that trading partners fulfill their commitments, particularly in the realm of climate commitments regulated by the World Trade Organization. Therefore, the EU could cease imports or impose penalties on certain goods if they are linked to deforestation. He further stated, "Trade agreements don't always try to solve every issue, but they are appropriate forums to raise concerns and work towards a consensus-based solution." Regarding the trade tensions and potential sanctions between the UK and China, particularly concerning the situation in Xinjiang, despite the significant bilateral trade of approximately $137 billion per year, Mr. Huddleston said, That doesn't mean we overlook concerns such as economic security or intellectual property ownership. Everyone must abide by the law. Negotiations between us and them regarding China's accession to the CPTPP may prove to be very challenging. On August 30th, British Foreign Secretary James Cleverly met with China's Vice President Han Zheng and Foreign Minister Wang Yi in the capital of China, Beijing. This move is seen as a reconnection effort amid increasing disagreements and tensions between the two countries. Cleverly suggested that the two nations should have more frequent direct meetings to avoid misunderstandings and address differences. He expressed hope that bilateral relations would improve through mutual respect and cooperation, especially in the areas of investment, trade, and international collaboration to combat climate change. In a development highlighting disagreements related to China, one day before Foreign Secretary Cleverly's trip, the UK Parliament's Foreign Affairs Committee published a report criticizing the government for its approach, which they deemed inconsistent and unclear for a country of the UK's size and importance. The committee called for a tougher, more robust approach and urged the UK to join the Quad, a group consisting of Australia, Japan, India, and the United States. The committee also urged the government to follow Germany's lead in being transparent about its strategy regarding China. The UK government has recently sought to rebuild its relationship with China, especially in economic matters. The government acknowledges that the UK's economy has faced challenges since leaving the EU in 2020. China is currently the UK's fourth largest trading partner and plays an increasingly significant role in their economic landscape. Foreign Secretary Cleverly's mission in China is aimed at stabilizing the UK-China relationship. However, he still expressed concerns about national security surrounding technology issues, which is a crucial factor that the UK is closely monitoring. Additionally, he openly addressed various other areas of disagreement, such as trade barriers, intellectual property rights, the oversized role of Chinese state-owned companies, and various tariffs that may not be reasonable. While the visit was ongoing, there were calls back home for the UK government to enhance national security further, such as banning Chinese surveillance camera company Hikvision due to concerns that their devices could be used for remote data collection. According to some experts, whether Foreign Secretary Cleverly's visit has made a difference in bilateral relations remains to be seen over an extended period, as it involves complex issues not only related to economics but also to Hong Kong and Taiwan. The UK has never been satisfied with what has been happening in Hong Kong, which was once a British colony. Alessio Patalano, a professor at King's College London, told Nikkei Asia, the report from the UK Parliament's Foreign Affairs Committee showcases the strength of parliamentary democracies. This will push both countries to reconsider their diplomatic, strategic, and economic relationships. According to Professor Patalano, the UK government should assist Taiwan, a member of the World Trade Organization, and the Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation Forum in joining the Comprehensive and Progressive Agreement for Trans-Pacific Partnership. However, some opinions suggest that this is challenging. Many Asian countries might oppose Taiwan's participation in the CPTPP as it could affect their economic and trade relations with China. If Taiwan were to join the CPTPP ahead of China, it could complicate China's potential accession. Therefore, Taiwan may have an influence on bloc members to prevent this scenario. Tim Loughton, a Conservative Party MP, expressed skepticism about Foreign Secretary Cleverly's visit, as recent high-ranking officials from Germany and the United States who visited China came back empty-handed. MP Tim Loughton further stated, "I don't understand why Foreign Secretary Cleverly thinks the UK will be different from Germany and the US. China will reject the UK's demands. Economic sanctions from China will remain in place. Without caution, we will end up in a fool's paradise. The growing economic dependence is very dangerous. The United Kingdom's accession to the CPTPP is seen as an achievement in its strategy towards Asia. However, it also adds complexity to its relationship with China. Both the Asian superpower and the Taiwan region are eager to join the Multilateral Trade Organization. The CPTPP has a mechanism where any new member needs the approval of all existing members. Therefore, with the UK's entry, economic and trade negotiations between London and Beijing will become more intertwined, involving multiple factors such as national interests, security, and geopolitics. How these two countries will navigate their relationship remains to be seen. Foreign Secretary James Cleverly aims to strengthen economic cooperation in a stable, fair, and respectful manner, seeing it as a key element in the bilateral relationship. Whether this vision becomes a reality will depend on the actions and negotiations in the coming times, and we will have to wait and see how things develop. And thanks for watching our program. Goodbye and see you next time.